It's Dire Dan's birthday, but you get the gift. I'm Brad Wolf, and welcome to Dire Dan, where we talk about D&D and RPGs. And March is the first birthday of Dire Dan. It was 1 year ago that I started this YouTube channel, and it has grown faster than I ever expected it to. So I want to say personally, thank you to all of you who've liked and subscribed and shared and been a part of Dire Dan over the past year. So let me interrupt myself for a second and say right from the beginning that there is a link to a free one-page dungeon called Mazdra's Hate. I'll tell you more about it at the end of the video, but I want to let you know right from the beginning that is your free gift for being a part of Dire Dan. I honestly believed it would take twice as long to get to this point, so again, I can't say thank you enough for helping me be successful at this. And now that the channel is established, why am I here? What is Dire Dan all about? And what is it going to look like moving forward? I love Dungeons and Dragons, and I've been playing this game for over 40 years. I've played every edition, and I honestly believe there is no wrong edition of D&D. I really do. I love every version of D&D. You could probably call me a poly dungeon master. Well, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, there is no wrong edition of D&D. You play whatever edition you want with you and your friends, whatever makes you excited and gets you at the table on a regular basis, enjoying this collaborative storytelling process. For me, that's what it's all about, and I want to support you in participating in this amazing hobby. Whether you've been doing it for years and you're bringing your great experience here to share with the rest of us, or you're brand new to this and you're trying to figure it all out, I'm here to be a part of that process and help you enjoy this hobby as much as you possibly can. Now, because I grew up on first edition D&D, I have a soft spot in my heart for old school gaming. And that means, yes, OSR content. So at least once a month, I'm going to try to do at least one AD&D related video or old school OSR related video. I also really enjoy Shadowdark, which is like the new version of old school. Sounds like an oxymoron. But Shadowdark is a great game, and there will be Shadowdark content moving forward as well. But of course, most of my content is going to be directed at a general audience for any type of D&D role-playing game. But ultimately, 5th edition is the most popular version of D&D, and I will continue to do 5th edition content moving forward, because it's also the game that my players most enjoy, and I use a homebrew version of 5th edition at my table. And I also am interested in new games coming out, especially the new version of D&D. And you can watch my video series about what we know so far about the new 5th. I wish they'd just give it a name. It's so hard to just spit out the new version of D&D or the 2024 version of D&D. Just give it a name. Just please. It would make my job so much easier to talk about your product, Wizards of the Coast, if you just gave it a name. 5.5. You can watch my video about the new 5.5. But of course, the majority of my videos will apply to any fantasy role-playing game. However, I understand that this diversity can confuse the algorithm because I'm covering OSR content, new game content, and 5th edition content. Ultimately, for us, we know it's all D&D. It's all a version of Dungeons and Dragons. But the algorithm doesn't do a good job of sorting out that content. So for your sake, any video that is general content from now on will have a black banner like this one. And any video that has Shadowdark or OSR content will have a red banner like this one. And any video about the new version of D&D will have the new gold logo on top of the black banner. Now, from time to time, when I feel like I have something I want to say, I will make content like my last video about the impact of Daggerheart and the community's reaction to it. And that, for me, is just when I have something to say that I think is relevant to the conversation, I'll make a video about it. But I'm not going to chase the latest, greatest news story just to get clicks. That's not my style, and I don't want to stress myself out. This channel is about me having fun with a hobby that I'm passionate about and giving you good content. So sometimes there will be those videos, but only when I feel like I have something relevant to add to the conversation. But with that said, it's kind of hard to grow a channel without doing those things, without having that very specific niche, and without doing a bunch of clickbait junk videos to generate regular viewership. So if you want to support the channel, I have started a Patreon. And right now you can join the Patreon for just $1 a month. And that says I want to support the channel and I want to see more consistent videos. In the future, there will be other tiers on the Patreon page that will unlock actual game content that you can download and use. But becoming a Patreon now allows you input into what those future levels and that future content is going to look like. But once again, sincerely, thank you for being a part of Dire Den and making this channel so successful. And my gift to you is the free download of Moazdrath's Hate. It's a one-page dungeon adventure. It's a dungeon crawl for 4 4th level characters or 6 3rd level characters. And I hope you enjoy it. And hey, if you remember, if you've been around a while, there was the dungeon video and the village video. And in those, I established a 1st level dungeon and 2nd and 3rd level encounters to help you get a game started with new players. And in that village, there was a tower, a wizard tower, and a missing wizard. Well, what happened to that wizard? He went off to face Moazdrath, and he defeated Moazdrath, but he never returned. So the power vacuum that's left behind by that missing wizard and the defeated dragon is the core of this adventure. So I hope you enjoy it. Download it, have fun with it. The map is by Dyson Logos, and it's used with permission. It's free to you as a gift from me. Thanks again for watching the Dire Den, and I'll see you next time. Between now and next time, check out this playlist called Friends of Dire Den. These are all the times I've appeared on other people's channels, and it's just a lot of fun.